Hello and welcome to the League One Lowdown. It's something a little bit different. There's obviously extra time going on in the Orient game. My name is Sam, the Orient fan, and as always, I'm joined by my preview show host buddy, Callum, who's sitting here absolutely straight-faced as Orient come down the wing.
Great game of football. I should add, I think, as we've been talking about it, you're a bit ahead of me. So okay. I'm going to see your reaction to it. Your reaction to anything that happens in this game before I am. I mean, the first half was an excellent game of football. The second half has kind of not been. I think
a bit more cagey, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you're wondering why we are live, mainly because I scheduled it for 10 o'clock and we didn't fancy moving it, to be honest, because if it is extra time, you get the absolute carnage of me trying to actually watch it and keep level-headed. But don't worry, there will be the normal reaction once the full-time whistle goes, where we'll review the entire game. But if you have any questions while we are watching this, stick them in the comments section and we will go through them. But Stockport have another set piece. We all know whose head this is going on. He's won first contact 3 times and would have got it a fourth if he didn't win first contact, and it's been out for a goal kick. Praise the Lord.
Again, like it's not even been taken on my thing yet, so I'm a bit behind. But
I do like Me Now TV. It is good.
I'm on now, but I'm on my laptop, so I'm a bit late. I'm watching it on my iPad, so I'm a bit late, but I'll get there.
The thumbnail kind of didn't work that I uploaded.
Whoops.
Yeah, so if you're interested in the predictions league, Callum's kind of screwed if Orient win this.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
So if Stockport win, are we doing that after extra time on pens? Do you get the double point?
Yes, because I think because I need it.
So if Stockport win, Callum's going to get 2 points unless Stockport score one more, isn't it? You have 2-1, I think it is.
I think I have 2-1, yeah. So
if Ollie Affey actually scored that in the last minute, you'd have got 6 points.
Yeah.
But if Orient go through, you've had it because you can't make up the rest of the points, I don't think.
Yeah. Well, let's hope. Let's hope that let's hope there's just one goal in it. I'll take it. If
Josh Keeley wants to come up for a corner or something and put it in. Oh, here they come. Who's this? It's Bailey. He's forced him wide. Yeah, how Ollie Affey missed that? Because I thought the first 20 minutes we were really good.
Mental. I don't
obviously
get it. I mean, there was 2 of them, wasn't there? There was 2 chances, wasn't there? Like, I mean, I don't think it's controversial to say that. I don't think it's controversial to say that Stockport have probably edged it from what I've watched.
It's another booking for us.
Stockport have probably edged it, but at the end of the day, like I'll be honest with you, this game was a lot closer than I thought it would have been.
Well, I think it's quite impressive that Orient have drawn 6 games all season, and they've drawn both of their playoff matches in 90 minutes.
Yeah.
So we've only on the bench. I'm trying to think. We've got Cooper and Marcandy that can come on.
Marcandy's been all right for you this season, hasn't
he? When he's played, yeah. I'm not going to lie. I was surprised Abdullah come on over him. Oh, well done. Good. Turn. Feed. Simple pass. Good. Kelman's unlocked in the middle if somebody sees him, and we've not seen him. If he just about got that flick.
There was what I know it didn't result in a goal. There was one run that he went on that I just thought was absolutely exceptional.
Kelman?
Yeah.
I think it was the edge of the box one.
Yeah. Obviously for him to have scored that, it would have been mental. But what a run that was. I mean, he's not too shabby, is he, Callum?
No, he should have scored his header that hit his shoulder. Oh, hello. I think Jack Curry going off's not really helped because he's just an aggressive fullback. So the way they go down the right, none of the crosses actually come in the box. Look, we've just stood off him. The cross has come into the box. Wootton picks up the seconds. And with them being so much more of a physical side than us, that's another good ball in. Oh, that's good keeping. Who is the best in extra time? It's probably about an equal. No one's really had an opportunity yet, I don't think. It's all it's much more long ball now. Much more long ball.
I'm looking at Stockport's. So they're apparently I don't know whether this is true, but they've gone the numbers of 3-1-4-2.
They did start like that. They changed to a 4 at half time when Rydell and Noyle come on. A lot better second half stop. They were a lot better because we kind of sat back second.
Still very fucking hell. Their average positions are all over the place. Looking at stats on one, their average positions all over the place. I mean, it's
been a proper playoff game. There you go.
It's been cagey, hasn't it? Second half. Yeah. Oh dear. We'll see.
They're just going to try and get crosses in the box, and that's the best way to play against us at the moment. Just get there you go. There's a juicy delivery. Ooh, keeper. Thank you.
I mean, how only one goal went in that first half as well, by the way. I mean, it was set pieces all over the place. Set pieces all over the place. What is that?
That is dreadful. Here comes the goal. They're going to score from this, aren't they? Oh, well, I'm done ball.
Oh, we'll see. I don't know. It's like you say, it's a proper playoff game.
No cross.
Do you know what? What I will say is, as a neutral, it has been a good game to watch.
It's been good very competitive over both legs. Two teams that have actually tried to play.
Yeah, I mean,
I think some of the playoff games.
I mean, I'm also on review duty tomorrow for the Wycombe-Charlton game, and I think that's also going to be very interesting. I
think it'll be better than the first leg. But it can't be much worse.
Very interesting. Well, yeah, but I think they've got to come out and do it. They've got to come out and. Do you know what I mean? They've got to come out and play both of those sides, haven't they?
Yeah, I think Wycombe's away form is obviously rather impressive, isn't it? As well, second best, I think their away form is. But Charlton are obviously so good at home as well.
Yeah. Well, I think both of those sides have got to come out tomorrow and play for it. Like they are. I mean, I know we're talking about tomorrow's game whilst there's one going on right now, but I think it'll be very interesting to see how that game ends up.
The only downside here, not to having wireless earphones, is if a goal goes in,
I'm dying.
These are going to go absolutely flying.
I'm dying, aren't I? If you start shouting, my ears are going.
Yeah, your ears are gone.
My ears are definitely going.
I'll try to remain professional. Oh, that's a good pass. Put it out. I don't go, Rafe. Oh, one of the stewards has just been absolutely clattered.
I'm not at that point yet. Am I about to watch some incredible banter? Oh dear. Oh, what that? No, I think they played. He played hurdles over two. Well, there you go. There's your entertainment for the episode. Yeah, I'm about 10 seconds behind you.
That's not too bad.
It's interesting looking at the like just looking at where all the play. It's been a game played on the wide edges, hasn't it? Who have you still got on the bench? You got any wingers?
Mark Andy.
You got wide players, yeah.
We've got Mark Andy. We've got Cooper and a goalkeeper.
You want to bring on a wide player, don't you really? Stockport have only got a striker and then Lewis Bate as well.
Lewis Bate's a good player.
Oh, Stefan Ortega, nice to meet you. How's the bench? He's not at Manchester City anymore, is he?
Yeah,
Ortega.
he is.
Is he?
Yeah.
I thought it was.
I think he's been injured.
Which was the one that moved away? Yeah, he's still at City.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, dear.
Got the cross. Hey, good. We've got a Barnsley fan saying 100 points, 100 goals. I owe Barnsley a pint for letting us get into the playoffs if we win them, because you beat Reading and you let us beat you. So thank you very much. Yeah, because they've got one sub left, which I suspect will be Lewis Bate coming. Oh no. Sit back down. Yeah, don't do the sub now. If you do it at half time,
yeah,
you still get your extra sub because you've not done it at an interval. Mark Handy could still then come on. So do it at half time in extra time. That would make sense. Because we've only made 4 subs.
Yeah.
So wait. But Cooper will be coming on. Mr. I like to let the ball bounce as well. Thoughts on Kyrie Adai's performance? He made a good save from a set piece. His distribution's okay, as Corey Adai's distribution has always been okay. I think he should have done better for Ollie O'Neill's goal, beating it his near post, but that is half time in extra time.
Mm.
I wonder if we'll go to a back 5 here. You bring Cooper on, you go to a 5. They're going to make a sub as well.
Is this going to penalties, though? Do you see someone scoring?
Mate, I can't take penalties. I can't. I can't take penalties. Even though our penalty record's all right this year, I can't take penalties. I can't take penalties. Because Sunderland yesterday, I don't know did you watch the Championship one?
Didn't watch it. I kept my eye on it though.
Sunderland were outstanding in the second half of extra time. Somehow they just managed to find that bit of energy. And were excellent.
I kind of rate the housery, dare I say, from Sunderland. That was
it's a typical playoff moment, isn't it? That was.
Yeah, I thought that was funny.
What I also like about this Stockport game is 2 teams in their home kits. I love that.
Yeah.
Don't see enough of that in football. Oh, I've got to wear the away kit because of sponsorship.
No, it's a good thing. It's quite nice. Right, I will be back in a moment. Just going to grab a drink.
Yeah, no stress. Ollie Affey is coming off. How good is Corey at saving penalties? I believe he has saved 6. Let me have a look. He saved 6 of his 16 penalties. There you go. He saved 6 of his 16 penalties. That's Corey Adai. Who's that coming on? Is that that Icelandic striker they bought? I think so. And we've bought Brandon Cooper. Oh, we're staying with a 4. Ooh. Okay. I thought we'd have gone to a 5 there. Push Williams and... Oh, man, you've got James on, haven't you, I suppose? Yeah, the Icelandic man's come on. For Ollie Affey, who should have won the game in the last minute. I think I probably wouldn't have done this if they scored that last minute. So. When it backs, good. Is that not a foul? No? Okay. Hopefully we could just find some energy from somewhere. Because it was a tired performance. Win it. Hook. Sort of, though. Penalties, please. Perfect for the neutral. Yeah. It will be for the neutral. I probably can't take penalties. I had penalties when we beat Derby in the Cup. That was bad enough. Because that was for a tie against Man City. Go on. Go on, Kelman. If he looks to his left, oh, the pass is... Oh, good goalkeeping. Good goalkeeping. Good starting position. That needs to be flat. Oh. Uh-oh. Minute Cooper. No. No. Hook. Good. Sometimes there's just no get out of jail free card for us here. We have changed shape though. Well in Claire. Well in Ball. Oh dear. They look right here. Noyle. Okay. Oh, we have gone to a 5. We have Williams and Galbraith the wing backs. Tom James tucks in. 2 up top. Abdullah and Kelman up top. So we have gone to a 5. James tucks in. James tucks in with Cooper and Beckles. Williams and Galbraith as the 2 wing backs. Clare and Ball, and then Donnelly.
Oh. We will see how this goes. I think penalties.
Don't say that.
As
long as actually, penalties. To be fair, as long as it's not a Dan Ballard moment for them, I'd rather have penalties.
I think penalties is the most likely way this is going.
It's gonna if someone's gonna win this, it's gonna be a mistake from someone, I think.
I mean, it was getting to the point Stockport earlier. I nearly messaged in our behind the scenes chat. I just
set piece out wide here.
I just couldn't see a way that Stockport were going to get an equaliser. I was like, they tried everything, and
yeah, the longer it went on, the longer.
The more you were just thinking this is ending the same way. But
and again, that's Beckles again not coming to the ball. That's twice he's done that. Got to come to the ball. Oh, don't give them set pieces. And this is a really good position for a set piece as well. Like a really good position.
If this was Lincoln, they'd score it, but no bias. The best set piece team in the world.
That's a good ball. Oh, that's a good save. Now they've got something that's even worse. They've got a corner. That's even worse.
Oh, how's that not gone in though?
It's Horseful unmarked again. Oh, unmarked again.
They are. Oh my gosh, Orient man, living on an edge here. Do you know what? Keeley saved you there again. He's got a touch on that, hasn't he?
Yeah. They've now got a corner, which somebody please just do what you did at the last corner. They should have had I don't know if you saw it. They should have had a penalty before the end. Beckles literally to stop Horseful. Yeah. He just literally got him in a headlock.
I love how referees think that talking to players before corners actually does anything to stop them rugby tackling each other.
Oh, they've gone. They tried something different.
Oh, and you didn't like different, did you?
No, because he was unmarked on the edge of the box.
Oh, that's close. That could have gone anywhere.
Oh, I've got another corner. Uh-oh. Oh! No, that don't be a corner. Please don't be another corner. I don't think it's another corner.
No, I don't think he's touched it. I do not think he's touched it.
No, I don't think he has. No, he hasn't. Good. Praise the Lord.
But you know, the fact that you're so nervous about any of these corners probably says everything you need to about this game.
We've got one sub left. Mark Handy will come on, but I have no idea who he will come on for.
He'll come on for a centre-back in the 129th minute.
If we're going to... Oh, here we go. We're about to find out.
Was Wellens doesn't have a touchline ban, does he? He was just sat in the stands for half the game.
Yeah, so when he was at Swindon, he always did that. But he just never did with us. I wonder if he'll bring Sean Clare off. Oh, hello. That's not a foul. It probably was a foul. It's just naivety.
Oh dear. We'll see where it goes.
That's Beckham. Who's that? Donnelly coming off. Okay.
I'm just begging Thursday's game don't go to penalties because I've got an early wake up on Friday. I'm going to be up at 3:30 in the morning. So if it goes to penalties, I'm going to cry. Oh, if tomorrow's game goes to penalties, that's going to be horrible. So
you're kind of banking on it not going to penalties now if you brought Donnelly off because he can take a penalty.
Donnelly's off.
Now we need some Mark Andy magic. That would be nice.
Oh, we'll see. Hello, Caro. Let's see how this goes.
Oh, they've got another set piece. Oh my god. Oh, somebody else has just been booked now. Who's been booked now?
Feel like we've stolen our design for today's show off the Stockport scoreboard. It does really feel like that. The scoreboard, you might be able to see it in some of the shots, but there's a lot of scoreboards. All the scoreboards, it sounds like we've nabbed our branding from it.
They've got another set piece.
You don't like set pieces, do you?
No.
You're not a big fan.
No, because we can't defend them. And especially when you've got quality of Ollie Norwood delivering them. What a ball! Keeley, what a save! Oh, that could be a penalty. Oh, he's not giving it.
Well, I'll give my unbiased opinion in a minute. Oh, no, he's never getting to the ball. He's never getting to the ball, is he? He's not getting to the ball.
Oh, what's going on? Oh, he's falling over.
Oh, I thought you'd won it then.
Someone's eardrums. I apologise if your eardrums have just been bursted.
Thoughts on Luton being relegated?
He's off it. It's just overhit.
I think it's interesting. I think it'll go one of two ways. Luton being relegated. I can either see it playing out like Birmingham or Huddersfield. I don't think a triple relegation's on the card.
No. I think it depends who they keep Luton as well. Like if they lose people like Ali and people like that, then
if only they had a League One ready striker.
The Norwegian manager's basically said Asgard's got to leave if he wants to be in the Norway squad. Yeah. And he only joined them in January, so that'll be interesting. Ali had a really good end to the season, so I would be surprised if nobody picked him up.
All I'll say is if only they had a League One ready striker that they didn't sell to one of their rivals in January.
Yeah. That's a very good point.
I reckon they'll be fine. I think they'll be in the playoffs. They'll be in the playoffs, I think.
Got a good manager as well. They ended, to be fair, other than the final day, they ended the season quite well.
They have a League One manager. I don't know if Bloomfield was ready for the Championship retrospectively. I don't think he was ready for a relegation battle in the Championship anyway. But Luton I think will be interested next year. Looking forward to seeing how they get along with it. But I think all the teams coming down next year actually make League One a bit more interesting. This year it was kind of obvious the two of the teams that were going to be up there in Wrexham and Birmingham. Obviously, just sheer like the spending power they have. I think it was going to be easy for them. But the teams coming up are relatively, they're not. They don't have the most money, Bradford could compete. And
now, Braith, look to your left. Look to your left. Oh, he's fallen over. Oh dear.
Do all of your players fall over when you're on a counter attack?
Oh, He is so lucky. I'm pretty sure has he been booked, Abdullah? I need to check this.
Abdullah
was actually on his feet.
Abdullah, I don't know if he has. I mean, I've got it all over here.
No, he's not. Oh, he has, yeah. So if Norwood actually gets a touch of that ball and Abdullah's sliding in there to stop the counter attack, he'd have been off.
Interesting. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, he has been booked. Anyway, the teams that are coming down anyway are decent.
Is there any way we can progress? Yeah, I think so.
What was it? What was the? There was one the other day where just the momentum. It was Walsall, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Like I think Wickham can. Mental.
If Wickham get the first goal, I think they can. They do score goals away.
Again, I reckon it's going to be tough for them. Like it's
very tough at a sold-out Valley. But there's not as much as there's pressure on them because they've been up there all year. There is no pressure going to the Valley.
There's also no pressure on them because no one's expecting them to do anything.
No.
Like no one is expecting them to do anything at all. So.
But it's the playoffs. Anything can happen. And Wickham have a very good record in playoffs, and I thought they were quite good. Both their strikers should have been sent off, but they were quite good. Long throw into the box. Oh, that's a brilliant header clear. Williams takes his man on. Dinks. Oh, and Cooper's just punched it out of Adai's hands. That's quite funny.
I'm going to be relying on you commentating, by the way. For the penalty, if it goes to penalties, I will be relying on you, like literally commentating. By the way, match momentum during this game is mental. You had a peak around when you scored, and then a peak.
It's just been all them, innit?
Time. Set this extra time, other than literally just now, it's been all Stockport. Like mental. But you've had nothing in extra time, by the way, by the looks of it, really. I don't know. I don't know where I see this going because it's a bit too scrappy now. No side has got momentum. Like no side is pushing for anything. No side's got any sort of rhythm about them. Like, it's very scrappy. No player really knows what they're doing. Do you know what I mean? Long drive back to Leyton Orient, isn't it?
Yes, about 5 hours.
Oh.
Manchester to
lose
London.
On penalties.
So if the game finishes, let's say at 11 o'clock, they're not going to be home till
4 a.m. at least.
4 a.m.-ish.
5 a.m. at least.
The coach will take them back to the ground, and then they've all got to get home. So they might get the first underground train of the day back.
Stefan, I support Lincoln City, if you can't tell by the
Uh-oh!
Have they scored?
Who's missed it with 30 seconds left?
Is it another one? Is it another one that he should have scored?
Possibly.
No,
I don't know if Keeley saved that.
He should have buried that.
Is it the post?
That is unforgivable. Again. Do you know what? I back Orient in the playoffs now. In the penalties. No, I back you in the playoffs. Purely because you do not miss 3 chances. You do not miss 3 chances like that in a playoff semi-final and get away with it. You just do not. It is literally not possible. Orient will win this. I mean, literally that angle that's just come up on my screen anyway. He has to be burying that. He has to be burying that. Jeez. Oh, yeah, this is penalties.
Don't say that. No,
it literally is.
It's not over yet. Well, what happened yesterday?
It is penalties. It is penalties. Literally is penalties. Is this the first one that's gone to penalties?
That's it, penalties.
Is this the first one of penalties? The first playoff semi-final that's gone to penalties, isn't it, I think?
Yeah.
I mean, again, there is no way that Orient don't win this. Chris is agreeing with me in the chat. Go on then, everyone all of you watching, give us your predictions for this. I am purely, I don't see a way that Stockport win this now. I really cannot see a way past this at all. How they win this.
Oh my!
Don't get me wrong. I think Stockport deserve to win it over the two legs.
I would agree.
I think over the two legs, Stockport have been the better side. But
they hit the post in the 120th minute. Oliafi should have won it in the 90th minute, and he should have scored one earlier. Mate, if that had gone in, I would have probably walked out the room and gone for a cry.
No, because I don't know what to talk about by myself. So we've got Chris saying Orient for the penalties. Stockport don't deserve it after missing a sitter and both final whistle misses. Peanuts thinking Stockport's keeper's quite solid on pens. Has he got a good record on penalties?
Keeley does. We've won. So we beat Boreham Wood in a penalty shootout, and we've beaten Derby in a penalty shootout this season.
Penalty record. Corey
I remember Orient beating us Rotherham on pens after 2-0 in 97-98. I was 5 months old.
In terms of what's it called? Stockport's keeper's quite good on penalties. Corey Adai in his entire career has saved I think he's saved one penalty. It's coming up as.
Yeah.
That was from Jay Rodriguez.
I've got 6 of 16. Oh well, whatever it is, it's now going to come down to bottle.
Yeah, I mean, you are ahead of me on the live stream, so I am going to be refreshing Twitter to see how this goes.
Come on, Keeley, celebrate your Republic of Ireland call up with a penalty shootout win. I'm going to bet. I'm going to guess every time if they're going to miss or not, because.
By the way, for those who are watching, this is a watch along. This wasn't the plan originally, by the way.
No,
we were meant to be reacting to this because apparently the concept of extra time and penalties doesn't come into our minds. But we will be doing our reaction, our traditional post game, as we've been doing for all of these. We'll probably give it a couple of minutes.
Yeah.
And then we'll kind of, dare I say, record it as live. So you can
just be a continuation
of this. Out.
And then we'll cut it.
And obviously for those people who haven't been able to catch it on the live stream, they can watch it back on YouTube or on, they'll be able to watch the full watch along on YouTube. They'll be able to stream it on audio platforms as well, which for the people in here, I'd be surprised if you weren't, but obviously make sure you are subscribed. We're trying to catch up to our League 2 counterparts who have drawn ahead of us, which quite frankly is upsetting. It's very upsetting. So can we try and catch them up, please? But yeah, we're on to penalties, which is going to be. I mean, I'm just here for the vibes, to be honest.
Ethan Galbraith is someone's League One Player of the Season. He is a baller, and he won't be in League One next year, regardless if that's with us or another team.
He ex-Man United.
He will. Yeah, he is ex-Man United. He will be in the Championship no matter what next season.
It is outrageous, by the way, how many ex-Man United players there just are in the whole.
They're just dotted around everywhere, aren't they?
I remember that Lincoln City Lincoln City has an ex-Man United player. They just always do. We used to have Paul, and now we've got Hamilton. But yeah, we'll see.
If Orient do win this, you might all want to turn your volume down. I'm just going to put that out there, and that's a big if.
So penalties at the Cheadle end. Is that in front of the Orient fans?
We're on the side.
So I know that. Stockport, yeah.
Who's taking first then?
Orient
Tom James to go first.
Orient taking first, according to Chris. James.
Tom James steps up first.
Came on for Curry in the 65th minute.
Yeah. I've got to try not to look at the chat because I think some people are ahead of me. So I'm going to try not to look at the chat.
Okay.
Come on, Tom.
He's not had the best of games since coming on. 6.3 apparently, according to SofaScore.
The problem we had is we don't have any fit other than Jaden Sweeney, who I personally don't rate very highly. We don't have any fit fullbacks. Like Tom James came back from injury, a pulled calf, and then dislocated his collarbone or shoulder in the first game back. So, and then Curry got an injury, which is only why he only lasted about 65 minutes, which is a shame because he's so good.
Oh, SofaScore's keeping me up to date.
Here we go. Come on, Tomo. Good penalty. That's a penalty.
No. SofaScore's way ahead of me, so I knew that I'd gone in a couple of minutes ago. Well, a couple of seconds ago.
Good penalty.
So Orient take the lead.
That is how you take a penalty.
First or second in the penalty shootout?
I always rather go first.
You don't have the pressure, do you?
Yeah, I'd rather go first.
But then I suppose going I don't know, as a striker you want to score. Well, as a player you want to score the winning penalty, not
Ollie Norwood. He'll tuck this away, Ollie Norwood. There's no way Ollie Norwood misses.
He's the best player on the pitch today, apparently.
Yeah.
8.7 rating today.
Composed.
I don't know. This is scored.
I'm ahead, but won't say anything. Thank you, Chris.
Scored. So 1-1.
Good penalty. He just oozes confidence, doesn't he, Ollie Norwood? Sean Clare next.
Oh, how does this go then? How does it go?
He's going to miss.
Do you think?
Yeah.
6.9 rating.
He was lucky. Here we go. Sean Clare. Good penalty.
Scores. Callum, obviously, yeah. Ollie Norwood, also ex-Man United, of course.
First time here watching from
Ghana, is that?
Ghana. Come on, Leyton. So it's Orient, not Leyton, before the Orient fans come for you. So it's come on, Orient. The Leyton bit you just kind of ignore.
Mate, we're international in Ghana, fam. I'll take that. In Ghana, who'd have thought?
The views have all of a sudden shot up to 25 live ones.
Everyone's just wanting to watch you absolutely brick it, which I'm here for, to be fair.
Jack Diamond to step up. Ooh. I think Keeley saves this.
Do you think so?
Yeah. Yeah! He saved it! Come on!
He's very excited. It's a poor penalty, though, isn't it? Really,
very poor.
It's a poor penalty. Do you know what? He's been one of the better players since he came on, hasn't he?
Yes.
But saved. So Orient have the advantage. So Orient at the minute going to Wembley. That is a really poor penalty, by the way.
Who's next? Keeley's been booked. Oh well, that doesn't matter.
Probably for celebrating really too much.
Who's next?
Luke saying,
"Oh, he's going to miss." Abdullah miss. If it's anything like his performance today, he is missing.
Luke's just asked you if it can't tell if he saved it. Would you mind repeating it?
Yes. Can't tell if he saved it. Would you mind repeating it? Nah.
No, he didn't save this one. 3-1. Good penalty. Well, wasn't the best one, but it's all right, I suppose. That's what it needs. All it needs to be is all right.
This Ryan, I think it's Rydell now, isn't it? To take it. Come on, Keeley.
Yeah.
Come on, Josh.
Oh. I don't know what we'll do. Can you not get promoted? Do I need a co-host?
No, it's all right. I'll stay because we're back here the following year.
Just used to.
So it's a 1-year tour.
Best keeping.
Come on, Keeley. Oh, he's missed it! Score to win!
Is that what it is now? Yeah, it is. Oh, he's in the post. Oh, dear me.
Come on. You've got to put the top scorer forward, Callum.
He's got to be the one, hasn't he? If there's one player that does it, it's Callum. I said it. I said it, didn't I? You do not miss that many chances and get promoted. You do not do it.
If
lost
we win, the dog might be on stream.
I can tell you.
Who's taking? Who's taking to win it? Ethan Galbraith. I'm on my knees.
Why is it not Kelvin, man?
Yeah.
Oh, well, hello, viewers. This is lovely.
Wembley!
The dog's been taken.
Wembley! Yes!
The dog's been kidnapped.
Yes!
Dan says muted in time.
Get in there! Get in there!
Yeah, you do not miss that many chances, Stockport. That's it. You just cannot miss that many chances. I mean, that's what this has come down to. You do not miss that many chances.
So who won?
You do not miss that many chances in a League One playoff semi-final. You just cannot do that. It is criminal. And for all Dave's Dave Chandler, I don't want to say he's bottled it as the best, as the manager of the year, but Richie Wellens has got to be up there, hasn't he?
Yes.
You know, Orient with a team in form coming into the playoffs, weren't they? So
we were. I do feel sorry for Stockport. Like they were the better team over the two legs.
Oh yeah, 100%. And there are a couple of decisions in that first leg that has probably gone against them. That I think even you'll admit they were lucky. But in all, Sam, book those underground tickets because you just need to get on the Jubilee line up to Wembley. I mean, it's incredible, isn't it? Richie Wellens. Where were you? Where were you at one point? You were 19th, 20th. You were in the relegation zone.
21st on the 16th of November. If
you'd have told me at that point you'd have beaten Stockport on penalties to get into the playoff semi-final. I mean, you can see Dave Challoner there in a huddle with all of his Stockport players. I mean, they are going to be a force to be reckoned with next year.
Yeah, they will.
They are, for me, they're guaranteed playoffs next year.
Oh, mate, I can't deal with another Wembley loss. I've had 2.
Everyone wishing. I love how football is one of those things that everyone's saying, congratulations, Sam, well done, Orient, get a lottery ticket. So, could we just clarify? Sam didn't play this game of football.
No. I lived every moment of it, but I'm probably just as knackered as some of the players watching that. I can't believe that Kelman didn't take a penalty.
L-Boy saying, I'm so glad Stockport lost. I'm not. I kind of wanted Stockport to go through, if I'm honest, because they have more money than Orient, and I don't fancy playing them again next year. I fancy our chances against Orient next year. I don't fancy our chances against Stockport. But when do the tickets come out, Sam? And
I don't know, but as soon as they are, I will be buying.
I presume you'll be buying. I presume you'll be getting them. Yep. I mean, it's ideal for you, isn't it? I mean, literally just across the city for you, so easy to get to.
Yeah. someone in our little chat has actually recorded the last 30 seconds of
of the live stream.
Of the live stream where I'm on my knees begging that Ethan Galbraith scores his penalty. Mate.
All I'm saying is that dog.
How about this? Last time Orient went to Wembley in a League One playoff final, we got taken over.
There's rumours as well.
And we went and got relegated the following year from League One. We lost that final on penalties. If we could learn to defend set pieces, I'll be confident. But we've got to learn. If we play Charlton,
Charlton Orient playoff,
they will be so good at defending, attacking set pieces. Charlton, and like if you saw what Horsfall did tonight, when we played Charlton at home, we lost it in the 92nd and 97th minute because they scored 2 corners.
I mean, I've said it, and this will be. I mean, it's not going to be the podcast episode title because we've already got it. But again, you do not miss that many chances. What was there? There was 3 gilt-edged chances that you score in a normal league match, don't you?
Yeah, I think if, like you say, if
at least
Ollie Affey scores that in the last minute,
it's poor.
It's a league game. It was a proper bad miss as well, weren't it?
Yeah, it was atrocious. It was atrocious. I mean, but again, Orient, you have to be in it to win it.
Yeah.
So you cannot.
I think the dog cameo makes it. I'm just gonna watch. I'm gonna watch it back. Does he clip the dog in it? Yeah, he does.
Just Stockport, man, Stockport.
But I don't have anything bad to say about Stockport. I said at the start of the season, that Stockport County have done excellent recruitment, and I do like Stockport as a football club. And over the 2 legs, they fully deserve to go to Wembley. But that's football.
Football is, for as much as we say it, football is not a meritocracy, is it?
Yeah.
Football is and never has been a meritocracy.
It gives me a chance to watch Ethan Galbraith one more time in an Orient shirt.
Yeah, I mean, you have to win it, don't you? You can't just say we deserved it. Don't matter if you've been in front for 90% of the match. If you don't win it on penalties, what's the point?
Anyway,
so shall we record? Shall we do a little 20-minute reaction?
Yeah. So let me just write down what time, because we're going to have to very politely ask somebody to clip this out for us. Well, to be fair, we could probably just leave it as one long episode and then put in the comments what time the review bit actually starts. So if we start the review at exactly 50 minutes, it gives us a nice round number. We'll start from the start and then we'll go from there. I've now got to try and be level-headed. Hello, Kelly. Thank you very much. You missed the shenanigans of the past
just
50 minutes and my dog coming into play. The poor dog. I think she was asleep and I've just started screaming and picked her up.
You have just. Thank God the RSPCA weren't watching that shit, because you would have a knock at the front door very quickly, my friend.
I already warned the neighbours to expect loud noises, just because we're playing.
Dear me. Oh dear me. Well,
anyway, right, back to the beginning of this actual playoff review now. It was a pretty entertaining first leg, shall we say. Referees were the contentious part of that game, missing, I think, Stockport probably should have had another penalty. We should have had another penalty. And then the penalty they gave was questionable. But Orient have come into this game in the match somehow, to be fair, because I think Stockport could have easily won that. But they made 3 changes to the side for this game. It changed back to the 4-2-3-1 that they have played all season, with Jack Curry coming in at left back, Jordan Brown coming in midfield, and somebody else came in as well. Ollie O'Neill came in for Randall Williams, and Stockport named an unchanged side. So, Callum, before the game, I was on paper, that was our strongest team, I thought.
Yeah.
So going into the game, did you think Stockport, obviously there was a bit on Sky that Stockport had won 9 of their last 10 home games. Were you probably looking at more of a Stockport win if we cast our minds back to, what was it, 3 hours ago nearly now?
Yeah, I mean, you'll know in our predictions, I thought Stockport would win it 2-1.
Yeah.
And based on what I saw on the pitch, I'm not gonna lie, that is kind of what I thought would have been a fair result.
Yeah.
I think in the first leg that would have been the fair result. In this leg, I think it would have been the fair result. Stockport looked the more, dare I say, threatening side, but Orient. I mean, I know they didn't after the first one, but even after the first goal, Orient, whenever they went forward, looked a threat as well. At least in that first half.
Yeah.
And then in the second half, it was all Stockport. I mean, I looked at, you look at the match momentum, all the stats. I mean, even with your own 2 eyes, like we all did this evening, sorry, I should say. I mean, it was a blatant, it was Stockport's game. It was Stockport's game, but you have to be fair. Like I just said in the live stream, football is not a meritocracy. It has never been a meritocracy. And if the scoreline is 1-1 and 3-3 on aggregate going into extra time and penalties, does not matter who's had the most chances. It does not matter about XG and all of this other stuff that we talk about, for want of a better word, and wanting to keep monetization on this episode. You don't, do you know what I mean? Who cares about XG and shots on target and all of this other stuff? None of that ever matters in playoffs. It never has done.
No.
We can talk all we want about who stands the best chance going into this, who has the momentum, who's got the better squad. I will maintain that Stockport will be more of a threat in League One than Orient next year in League One if they both. Obviously, we can't. This isn't a guarantee that Orient will be in the Championship next year, is it? By any stretch of the imagination, they've either got Wickham or Charlton in the way. But I would much rather play Orient than Stockport. That I think that's what a lot of teams will say as well. I think Stockport were the better side this year, but that doesn't matter at all.
No, and that's reflected in the table. I think the first 15, I'm going to say, I thought we were the much better team, and obviously that was reflected with a really smartly worked set piece. We obviously did. It's obviously something that we've worked on in training, because Donnelly initially made the run and no one tracked him, and then Ollie O'Neill's made the run and still nobody's tracked him, and it's a really clever and very good weighted pass by Galbraith, and it's a really good finish from Ollie O'Neill, to be fair, who hasn't started the game since, I think it was Boxing Day, his last start. So really good finish, and I thought for the first 15 we were on top. And then from there, I think when Kelman had a chance when he was 6 yards out and it hit his shoulder, other than that, I don't really think we created anything. Obviously, Horsfall had 3 set pieces alone in the first half, one where he's hit the bar, one which was saved, and one he put wide. He headed back across goal, and Ollie Affey headed it over, which he should have scored. So at half time, Stockport should have probably been leaning on their own, or a draw would have probably been fair with the chance Orient made. You're going into the second half, Dave Challoner does what Dave Challoner does at half time, makes changes, and it's 7 games in a row that Stockport had gone behind. You could technically class this as a loss, but you technically can't in the 90 minutes, but whatever. And I thought from the second half, there was only one team that was going to score. And I think you mentioned it about 20 minutes ago, that you thought they'd exhausted all of their ideas up. And to be fair, that finish, so clever. Lucky that the ball gets to him, but the finish, the improvisation on that finish.
It's beautiful. It is
beautiful. Yeah, then don't really know what we said at half time, because the set pieces, Beckel seemed to get Horsfall in a headlock in some point in the second half as well. So arguably they could have had a penalty. But you'd see a lot of headlocks in the penalty area. And then if we fast forward to the 90th minute, we very nearly had a Ballard moment of our own with Ollie Ophie from Stockport going through again, because we've let the ball bounce in our own defensive third. And I'm pretty sure he's their third. I think he's got double figures this season. and you're expecting a bit of coolness in front of goal, and he's just got flustered. He's absolutely ballooned it into Rose Ed. And to be fair, you think going into extra time that could have affected them?
Yeah, I've got the goal in front of me, and I'm just scrolling through Sky Sports Twitter, and just watching it. Like, he knows at that moment, doesn't he? I mean, it's perfect. It's what you want in the playoffs. It's what you would have gone to bed dreaming of last night. In the 93rd minute of 4 minutes added on time, it would have been one of the final kicks of the game. Don't get me wrong, it's not an easy chance, but he's just snatched at it.
Yeah,
and the camera work there, it's a work of genius, because it zooms in on the ball going over the top of the goal and zooms into this Stockport fan with his hands behind his head. Can't believe it. And you can't believe it, can you? I mean, it is outrageous.
Yeah, when he went through, I fell off because I was downstairs watching, because me and you said, well, we're gonna try and do the live stream no matter what if it went to extra time. And I literally fell off the sofa when he went through, and I was like, well, that's that, and he's missed it. And then we started the live stream, and it's literally me crapping myself pretty much for 30 minutes, because we kept giving away cheap free kicks. Abdullah, I thought, was very lucky to even be on the pitch. He got booked, and then he went in for a 50-50 with Norwood. If Norwood hadn't slid in the first instance and Abdullah caught it, may have been off. He made 3 or 4 more fouls. The extra time is about standard of an extra time you could probably get.
Yeah, it was
until the last minute.
Yeah, very cagey.
Until the last minute, when Odin Bailey has run through, and you're thinking, Odin Bailey, who scored many goals against Orient in the past, then we're both here, and I'm a little bit ahead of you, and he is literally running in a diagonal line past Omar Beckles, and I'm thinking, well, this is it. And he shoots with his left foot, and he hits the post. So both teams have now. So that's the second time they've hit the woodwork. One in the 9th. So they had a glorious chance in the 92nd minute to win it, and they had a glorious chance in the last minute of extra time, and they fluffed both their lines. And you called it as we went to penalties, didn't you, Callum?
Yeah, you do not miss that many chances. You literally cannot do it. Like, how many times? I mean, I don't know many from personal experiences, but you just cannot. Like, when you watch it, you just know. Like, at that point, I should have loaded up my Sky Bet account and put money, because you literally cannot. It's criminal, innit? It's just, I don't know how to describe it, but when you have that chance in front of you, when you have those 3 chances in front of you, Wembley is literally, it was like 10 centimeters away from Stockport today.
Yeah,
it was a lean over the football away today, and they fluffed it. And do you know what? Is this one of the games where we Orient have won it, but is it more Orient have won it, or is it Stockport have lost it?
I think
I'm going to be skeptical. I'm going to be. I'm there, and I do not. By the way, I do not want to take credit away from Orient here. Like, they've done the job, haven't they? They've done what they needed to do. They've done what is expected of them. But in my opinion, Stockport have lost it. They've lost their heads. They lost their heads. Dare I say, they lost their heads in the 3rd minute, when that game was taken away from them, when they were made to chase the game. At that point, the whole game plan's gone out the window, because Stockport's plan today would have been to control it, would have been to take control of the whole situation and calm the game down, play their football, and make Orient feel like the away side, which they were. Orient get that first goal, they've now got something to hold on to. And the fact that they've gone 71 minutes holding on to it before they can see the first goal, they can happily do another 45 minutes of extra time and what's left of the second half. So, yeah, I don't have any. I don't have any grief against Orient. And fair play to them. It takes balls of steel to score 4 penalties back to back to back to back. But Stockport lost this. Yeah,
Yeah.
But Stockport, to me, have lost this.
I think mentally, after Bailey's hit the post in the 120 whatever minute it was, and Oliofi has missed that chance in the 93rd minute, mentally you're going to be like, it's not our day. Like, I honestly think that you're going to be like, oh, mentally they're probably drained. And for Orient, they're thinking, oh, we've got a bit of luck here. Luck might be on our side. And that can relax the players just a little bit. It also probably helps that Orient have been involved in 2 penalty shootouts this season, one of them being relatively high pressure against Derby County to play Manchester City, and they won that. But the 4 penalties we took, Tom James, Sean Clare, Azim Abdullahi, and Ethan Galbraith were 4 very good penalties. Very good penalties. Keeper's gone the wrong way on 3 of them. One of theirs, they've hit the post from Brian Rydell, and the other was a poor penalty. I said before, Jack Diamond take it. And when they're smiling and it's one of their nervous smiles, I said he'd miss. So, football over the 2 legs, I think Stockport did deserve to go through. They created a mountain more of opportunities than us. But you make your own luck in football, I think, sometimes. And
100%.
What I will say is a lot of Stockport, bar the 2 which they created in the last minute of the games, in each half, in the second half of each thing, they didn't cut us open at any point, really. Their chances were set pieces, which I know set pieces are a very big part of football nowadays, but it's not like we are an extremely open side when we don't have the ball. It is just we need to be a bit more aggressive at set pieces, and I think that comes down to age as well. Stockport are a very experienced physical side. Like, you've got Fraser Horsfall, Ethan Pye, Ryan Rydell, Will Collar. They're all extremely physical. Carl Wotton. They're all extremely physical players. And other than Beckles and Edmonds Green, we're not the most physical. Like, Jordan Brown is a 23-year-old midfielder, I think, and he's still got growing to do. Sean Clare, I think, is 25, 26, but he's not like the biggest built midfielder. I think Jack Simpson wouldn't be surprised if he came back into the squad for the final. But it now depends who we're going to play. Like, I personally would prefer to play Wickham. I think they suit how we play a lot more. I think Charlton and Nathan Jones versus Richie Wellens, I don't think they like each other. I think they respect each other, but it's 2 very hot-headed people on the touchline at Wembley. Sean Clare obviously has been at Charlton. Edmonds Green was sold by Nathan Jones in January, if that was to happen. So that would be interesting. But I think my live reaction says it all. It's been... If you're an Orient fan for the last decade, it's been very similar to Stockport's ride. In 2019, Stockport were in the National League North, and they've been into a League One playoff semi-final.
It's incredible, isn't it?
And in 2017, Orient nearly went out of business. And
it's a great story for both sides, isn't it?
It's brilliant that I know Nigel technically doesn't own the club anymore, but this season he has owned the club. I think it's just brilliant for Nigel and Kent to get us back to where we were. Now they leave the club. So when they took over, obviously, in the National League, and when the Nutter come in, we got to a League One playoff final. And it's nice that we've kind of gone full circle in the decade. 2 league titles, and now we've got a chance to get to the second tier for the first time in 43 years. I'm
very. Do you know what I mean? It's one of them. I'm happy for him, but also I don't know. Like, Stockport deserve to win it. But again, like I've said, well, for all me saying Stockport deserved to win it, at the end of the day, they didn't take the chances, so they don't deserve to win it. I mean, I know Kelly. If Kelly's still in the chat, she said she hates XG talk. I'll give you the figures over the 2 legs.
Oh, that's be interesting. Okay,
it was Leyton Orient 3.08, so pretty much smack bang for your XG. Oh, sorry. No, I think I got that the wrong way around, actually. I think I got the wrong way around, actually. It's Orient's XG in the first game was 2.47.
Was it?
Yeah. Orient's XG in the first game was 2.47 plus the 1.2 today. So that's 3.67.
We've underachieved it.
Stockport got 1.95 today. and 1.88. So, for all of me saying that Stockport should have won, Orient's 3.67 to Stockport's 3.83. So there's 0.16 of a goal in that.
If you took 0.8 xG off Orient, because that's a penalty, and you've got to take 0.8 off Stockport, so it doesn't matter. Ignore what I've just said. I completely forgot they had a penalty. So over the two legs, Orient had more xG. So therefore, stick your match momentum up your backside.
Oh no! Stockport have more xG by 0.16.
Oh, that's nothing. That's fine.
Which is nothing at all. So,
so Orient finished 8 points behind Stockport in the league. If you care about that. So
to wrap it up, I think the question is, I'll be back tomorrow. I don't know. Am I with Sam or Jamie tomorrow?
I think you're meant to be with me, but I might not be around now.
You might know. You might have a date tomorrow. Well, I'll be here tomorrow.
Callum will be here tomorrow because we've got an interview to do. Well,
I might be by myself. I've got an interview tomorrow as well. That's going to be fun.
And Callum, before we leave,
that's with. Yeah.
The predictions league, you've lost.
I believe you have officially won
now,
that as well.
Because of I backed Orient to win tonight, which was different to you, it gives me another 2 points. So with 2 matches to go, the maximum points you can get is 12. Points. And that means you can only get 380 points, and I'm on 383. So Callum Davis has to buy a Leyton Orient shirt as if the day couldn't get any better.
Can I buy like a vintage one or like an old? Can I buy an old one or something?
Yeah, feel free to buy an old one. Whatever Orient shirt you want, you can buy, and the viewers get to win it.
There you go. Brilliant stuff. Yeah, thanks.
So if you would like the link, Callum, let me know. I'll send it over.
I'll be back tomorrow. Who do we think is going to be playing in Wembley then? Orient against
Charlton.
The
team I don't want to play.
The only reason I'm worried about saying Charlton, and I know I've predicted Charlton now. I don't. Who really cares at this point? But
I think the sad thing for me, and this is going to sound so picky. If we were to play Charlton, I don't know how it's settled, but I believe Charlton will be the home team because they finished higher. So the red and white braces doesn't get to show at Wembley. Yeah. I think that would be like a bit of red and white braces versus Wickham's checkered shirts at Wembley would be cool.
That'd be nicer, wouldn't it? But unfortunately, we don't get one.
But yeah, so to end the season here on the League One Lowdown, we have Callum's got an exclusive interview to do tomorrow.
All be revealed.
We have next Monday to be released, probably Tuesday. We have a looking back at our season predictions, 1 to 24.
I don't want to do that.
No, you don't. We have the playoff final preview, which I will obviously be on. We have then got the playoff final review, which I believe is Jamie and Seb. And then on the week after the playoff final, so the final week in May, will be the full season review to finish the season off. And then during the summer, we'll have bits and pieces going on.
As well.
So we've still got around 4 episodes to go to the end of the season. If Orient win the playoff final, you bet you I will be joining Jamie and Seb's live recording from Wembley. If we don't expect to see me. I'll be
all I'll say is if there are any Lincoln fans in the chat tomorrow, if there are any Lincoln fans in the chat right now, you won't want to miss that interview with a bit of a dare I say the words club legend.
We've also got another interview as well with Jamie's doing, so we've got 2, and that's with I believe someone from Lincoln City as well.
Yes, I've got a lot of Lincoln fans contacts. But anyway, so, that is all.
Thank you everyone for tuning in. I am absolutely buzzing, so I'm now off to go and celebrate. Not with the dog this time because I feel really bad for waking her up. But thank you everyone for tuning in. You can rewatch this on YouTube if you want to relive the half an hour of extra time and then the penalty shootout. So enjoy the rest of your evening, everyone, and we'll see you. Well, I'll see you next week for the season predictions review. Bye.